We're currently conducting a blockade here on Spring Creek Road. Apparently, we've got a taxi full of armed criminals coming our way. I don't have much information on what's actually going on. All I know is that we're waiting for a taxi full of people that have just robbed a store in River City. And they're coming our way, and they're going to be here any moment now. I believe we've got... I'm not even sure if we have a helicopter following them. I don't know how we know that they're coming towards us right now, but yeah, our goal is pretty much to stop the vehicle and to take all of the criminals into custody. I don't know if you guys can see over there, but there's a second SWAT vehicle. That's a undercover Tahoe, and basically when the taxi comes over here, it's gonna probably stop somewhere in the middle of this road or this bridge, and that undercover vehicle will be blocking the other side of the bridge to completely ambush the vehicle and to make sure obviously it does not try and escape. It's been a pretty long time since they were supposed to come, guys, not gonna lie. I mean, we've been waiting here for the past 3 or 4 minutes, which is long considering that like they're on the move and they're going pretty fast. So yeah, I don't know if that means that their arrival is imminent or if that just means they've taken another road. I don't know. We're gonna probably get an update from the helicopter operators, I guess, pretty soon. They're 2 minutes out, sir. Okay, so it looks like they just took a big detour or something. So let me just give you guys an update. What we think is going on is that these criminals, after robbing the store, called a taxi, or maybe called the taxi before they started robbing the place, and they basically got into that taxi and took the taxi driver hostage somehow and are basically forcing him now to be their getaway driver. But we've got a helicopter on them, so we've got eyes on them. Should be fine. We should not lose them. But we've decided that conducting a roadblock, setting up a roadblock right here is the most effective way to stop them safely. Obviously, it's a car with 3 armed criminals in it. I believe they have like automatic or semi-automatic weapons, so they're definitely very dangerous, and I believe they did shoot someone at the store in River City. So yeah, we've decided that this was the safest option. Obviously, we don't do roadblocks very often. This is a pretty rare occasion, but hopefully it does work out fine because these things are not easy to nail. All right, I'm gonna place myself right over here. I've got some good cover, and I can also place my gun onto this concrete if ever I want to. Wait a second. Looks like we've got some movement. There seems to be another vehicle incoming. Wait a second. That's not the taxi. Wait, what is this guy doing? Okay, wait a second, guys. Wait a second. Yeah, no, that is not the taxi. Big, come with me. We're gonna have to go and get the civilian out of there. Oh my gosh, no, this is really not good. If the taxi comes right now, we are gonna be cooked. Okay, sir, get into your vehicle right now and drive towards that barricade. Okay, come on, let's go. You're in the middle of a police scene. Okay, quickly, let's go. All right, follow me slowly. Let's go, sir. Let's go. Quickly, let's go. Okay, bring your vehicle to the side right over here, sir. Bring your vehicle to the side. Okay, that's good. Stop. All right, get out of the vehicle, and go behind the barricade. Come on, follow this officer right over here. Okay. Good thing the taxi did not come while we were doing that. That could have really turned out to be a disaster. If that taxi came while we were getting the civilian out of there, it would have been, first of all, impossible to get a clear shot at those criminals. Plus, we would have a civilian in the crossfire. So yeah, that would have been really bad. But good thing we were able to bring the civilian's vehicle all the way to us, even though it is kind of blocking our view a little, but it's fine. We've got SWAT officers with every single point of view possible, so we should be good. Taxi inbound. Taxi's coming towards the roadblock. Okay, guys, the taxi's here. Yep, there it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, it was going fast right there. Right. Okay, they're getting out of the vehicle. No one shoot. Nobody shoot. Okay, there's the SWAT vehicle. Nobody shoot. Make sure you've got your aim directly onto them. Wait a second. What are they doing? They're preparing to do something, guys. Get ready for anything. Okay, wait. One of them has his hands up. What is going on over there? Yeah, it does not look like they're happy with each other. They're like arguing. Okay. Yeah, I think... Okay, I think what's going on is like one of them wants to surrender and the other two are like, hell no. So I don't know how this is going to play out. Be ready, guys. Be ready, because this can turn into a shootout at any moment. Guys, they're moving. Get ready. Wait, what are they doing? Wait, are they jumping off? What the heck? What the heck are they doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, slowly go down. And I think there's one of them that stayed up there, so someone go and take care of them. I believe we've got officers up there. Stay on the ground. Do not move. Do not move. Do not reach for your weapons. Stay on the ground. Do not move. Stay on the ground. All right. My fellow officers are approaching the 2 suspects. All right, there we go. Looks like they're taking their weapons away from them and putting them in cuffs after searching them. Right, officers here, right, they were blocking the road over there. Yeah, how's the civilian doing, guys? He is chilling. Okay, yeah, just make sure he's not too cold or whatever. Make sure he doesn't have any injuries. I don't think he does. I mean, obviously, maybe he's just a little bit traumatized or like a little bit shaken, but he should be fine, right? So make sure he's just cozy in there and tell him that, reassure him, tell him that his vehicle is totally fine and that he'll be able to drive off soon. So yeah, don't worry about it. My other officer will provide aid. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, for now, just make sure no civilians approach the scene. We'll get DOT here, I guess, to take away the taxi once we've completely searched it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. All right, let me go and see what's going on over there. Looks like the 2 other SWAT officers that were in the Tahoe have successfully arrested the 2 people that were in the taxi, including the taxi driver, I believe. No, maybe not. Not even the taxi driver, just the criminal. All right, yeah, let's get this guy into a vehicle. And yeah, this guy is definitely gonna need to undergo some questioning because we're gonna have to make sure this guy was not involved with the criminals. Right, so you just stay here for a few moments, sir. I believe he's already been searched, right, Ken? Yes. Okay, so yeah, you're just gonna have to stay here for now, sir. Obviously this is a pretty big situation, right? Bank robbery, you know, 3 armed criminals. So we're gonna have to ask you a few questions, okay, just to make sure that you're not linked to these criminals in any way and that you were not part of their operation. I don't personally think you were tied to them, but we're still gonna have to make sure that you were not voluntarily part of their robbery, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna ask you to follow this officer right over here to the police vehicles, and that's where the questioning will happen. And yeah, your taxi will be searched, by the way, just to tell you. Okay, right, let's also get, hey, officer, can we get the roadblock right over there where that Tahoe is? Maybe, actually, if you want to bring your vehicle all the way around to the housing suburbs over there and block the road, just so we don't have civilian traffic interfering with the scene. All right, thanks. Things are slowly getting settled. We've got everyone supposed to be in custody under arrest right now. We've got the civilian taken care of. I think he's just calling his family or whatever, or like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's probably like so shocked about all of this. And then we're starting to question, and then we're starting the questioning of this taxi driver right over here, just to make sure that he was not involved in this robbery and that he was indeed, you know, just taken hostage, and you know, he was just randomly called as a taxi driver and was kind of brought into this whole thing without wanting to be, obviously. So yeah, that's what we're doing with him. We're gonna get DOT soon to pick up the taxi, although that's not really the #1 priority. Once we're done questioning him and once we've got all the other criminals inside of the police vehicles, we will start to search that taxi. I believe we've also got RCPD investigators arriving on scene. So yeah, things are going pretty well. I'm glad no one got shot here, even though we had a pretty close call with this civilian. Obviously, the criminals did decide to jump off this bridge, which, let's be honest, wasn't the smartest decision. But yeah, I don't think they're severely hurt, although they might have like broken legs or something, or I don't know. I think they're getting medical care right now. We're getting EMS on scene as well. Actually, I forgot to mention that.